Man, I got a call at the last minute from John,
Oh, good.
and I was on my way into the studio here to get set up, and I apologize. I was running a little bit late this morning.
No, good
It-
thing you were because it's 8 o'clock now. It took me an hour just to get to this point.
yeah, and I wanted to introduce you to Odessa. She's helping me with hosting on some of these upcoming segments. I've decided to go back and interview some of the Funk Mob and some of those guys, and because you're associated with all those guys, huh?
Which ones?
The,
I got
with
like so
the
many thousands of people. I can't remember everybody.
wait
Who is it?
the with Rick James's
Oh
old
yeah,
group.
yeah, yeah. Stone City Band. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Bostic. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Randall
Rick.
Bostic. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
cool. He's cooler than the other side of the pillow. I did a couple interviews with him on the
Yeah.
TV show.
Oh, did
Yeah,
you?
yeah, 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 yeah. Once I think in the studio and once on lockdown out of the garage.
Yeah, he's one of my cooler friends when I was in the service. He was when he showed up on the scene, the party was on then.
Right. Yeah, he's gracious enough to be on the show and
Uh huh.
everything.
Well, the the reason I had asked Odessa to help me with hosting is because her family is they're very influential. They're in the Rockford area. A lot of people. She's their family has a real big impact in the city, and actually John had done a movie about her nephew,
Oh wow.
and that was the one that you interviewed him when he talked about the clear view. Um, if you remember, that was one of the movies. Hey, what project are you working on now? I
You're
know you.
Odessa is also friends with Randall Bostic from Stone City Band as well, I believe.
Yes, I am familiar. I met Randall through Brother Green, and also right now I think Randall and Diva are working on a project. Did you hear about that, Dick?
No, I
What
didn't know
Randall
that.
and Diva is doing? Yeah, they're working on a project. It's a movie that they're working on. I do believe it is.
Uh huh.
And I have
Oh wow.
officially made Diva my very well in Vegas now.
Yeah, yeah. I think every most of my connections are in Las Vegas. Either that or
Okay.
Detroit. And
Well,
Atlanta.
I lived
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Detroit for many years. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. My kids were born in Detroit. Actually, I married my husband twice. He's been in Detroit all of his life. I ain't gonna marry
Right.
him again though, Bobby. 3 times a charm. I don't think so.
I, I did marry one gal 3 times, and now we're
Oh,
divorced. So yeah,
okay.
but that's another story.
Yeah, for another day, yes.
So, so Bobby, what project are you working on now? Tell us about your current. Well, tell us a little bit about you.
Well,
What do you do?
I'm from Napa Valley, Cali, the Bay Area,
Uh
wine
huh.
country, and we moved up there from Southern California back in the '60s, right? So I'm up in Napa. I chauffeured limousines, stuff for like 20 years, whatever. So this movie is based on a true story. About 30 years ago, I go down to the Caribbean to a small island. So it's a movie on political intrigue and murder on a tropical island with a love triangle and a many aspects of corruption by the police and government, local government there. So and based on a true story, So basically, a
Yeah.
couple of friends of mine, I went into business. Uh, with tropical birds on their shoulders, taking pictures with tourists. And the one buddy, the one associate, he got shot and killed, right? And then like 4.5 days later, my other associate, he got stabbed and killed, right? So it's like people were dropping like flies in this neighborhood, right?
Wow.
It's like taking the whole city of Oakland and compressing it down into a 1 block area where you got like a murder every day. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's better now. I mean, it's way better. I mean, it's 80% better now. It's got 28 murders every 6 months. It used to be 28 murders every month. You know? So
Wow.
it's way better now. Yeah. It's just one little neighborhood too. It's not like, the whole island.
So
what's the title of the movie?
It's called Deadly Island.
Deadly Island?
Yes. Deadly Island. That's the name. And
who are some of the people you have lined up to be involved in it?
Oh man, it's like a long list, like Randall Bostic, and it's I mean a lot of people have sent in letter of intent, and I think Randall has. And let me that list. I think it's right here. Yeah. Especially with the 1,000 people, and they all want to. Like that movie would have to be 6 months long to have that much soundtrack. But it's like the Spinners, the Drifters, the Ink Spots, the Little Anthony, the Imperials, the Four Tops, all those cats, and they all want to jump on board pretty much,
Yeah.
And then with acting as well, some of them have acting. So I got Julius Jackson. He's the middleweight champion of the world 3 times over, and his father was also 3 times over. His father's the hardest punching man in history. He's from the island, so he's a actor and a movie star, and he a boxer, middleweight champion of the world, and he also has a cooking show. So he wants to do it when he's not too busy, so it might be a few months down the line. Anyway, then I got Brent Carter from the Average White Band, which is not so average, not so white. Right? He's not white, but a couple of the guys aren't. But he's on board with the acting and possibly soundtrack. And I got Ronnie Hudson, who wrote California Love, multi-platinum artist. He's on board with. He did the score on Shaft back in the 70s. He wants to do the score, and he's already on it, and he's got like DJ Quick and a couple other cats working with him. It's a hip hop rap movie as well, with that theme. So he's got
I'm a rapper.
Nice. He's got DJ Battlecat.
Wow.
Odessa. Yeah. On there, and they're working on the score, the dun 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 dun, that kind of music, because he did it for Shaft. But there's like 100 people on board, that are ready, for that. We got Danny Thomas from Confunction out of Atlanta. Yeah, he signed letter of intent for acting. Everybody wants to do the sound too. The soundtrack.
Oh, wow.
And then Jesse Peck from the Spinners. Then I got Sugar T, the pioneer of rap, hip hop. Her, from the E40 family. Her brother's E40.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Sugar T, D Shot, Be Legit. They're all the same little family. They're siblings. And they all multi-platinum, each and every one of them. But yeah, she's like the pioneer, the queen of hip hop rap. She's got the VHI, or what is it, that the music what is it called, VHI? What is that music award? She's got that. The VMI, or whatever those music awards were. And so Sugar T, VH1, yeah, VH1.
Okay. Yeah, VH1.
Not VHI. There's no I. I'm seeing an I. No, it's a 1. I look in my brain. Yeah. So I got Randall Bostic. Yeah, he signed on the letter of intent, and then from Stone City Band, Sugar T, Ronnie Hudson. I got a couple of famous what do you mostly Stax record legends, multi-platinum artists, world-class athletes, Mr. America and, champion of the world boxing, and comedians and actors. Probably Willie Hall from the Blues Brothers movies. I'm working on him. I did an interview with him. It's hard to get a hold of him. And many more, right? So,
I'm excited, man. I'm excited about this project, and
great.
you've already have got the funding for this, haven't you?
I think we're about, last time I checked, about 80%. And
Okay.
for the financiers, they want a hip hop rap movie, which is what this is,
Oh yeah, that's what's hitting right now.
Yeah, there's a side story because I do Odessa. She does rap. I do a little rap. I get in the booth and record, do some stuff on stage. I kind of got shut down a couple of years ago with that COVID thing, so I haven't performed on stage. And so it's got like a little side story with the music.
All right. Yeah, this is something that's going to it's at the right time. This last Super Bowl, they pushed the whole rap agenda.
Was Snoop on there?
Yeah.
Okay, well Snoop will be on this project too. Pretty sure. Wow. Yeah, the producer. I told him, look, I need this and that. I want to go get Snoop on board with this because he's friends with Ronnie and my other friends. And he said, I already got Snoop on this other project. I'm like, okay. So I think he texted me back. I think that's good because if he's already secured him on another project, maybe he'll either be freed up in time to do this one or maybe not. But it sounds good to me, right?
The one of Snoop's contacts also is a friend that me and Odessa had a chance to interview, which is the last living heir of the Womack family. You might want to hit him up.
Oh yeah, Binky.
He's got access to that. Binky, yeah, he's got access to all that studio equipment too.
Yeah, Binky Womack.
Nice.
Yeah, from the Womack family, Binky.
Yeah, that's Bobby Womack, a nephew. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he would probably be interested
on board with it. Yeah.
Right. That sounds good because you guys are appreciated, man, for hooking me up like that. The producer is Peter Falcon Ossing, and he's the guy that has Snoop on another project right now, which is good. I think that's a good thing. And then the director is the legendary director, John Dawson, of course, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then, all-star, there's 64 actors. And now, since we had to add a little more hip hop and rap into the screenplay, because I'm the screenwriter and / actor. So on that, we got the music, the rap and hip hop part. So now there's going to be like 67 actors. There's more actors now because there's like all-star cast, right? And it's mostly West Indian. It's all in the Caribbean. There's only a couple of white guys in there, and that'd be me, right? So, right? Yeah. So, we're looking at Danny Glover, maybe. He's friends with Ronnie Hudson, and about 7 of my friends are really tight with Danny Glover, up in the Bay Area. So, so we're looking at that.
Who are some of the let me ask you, how did you get into the movie industry? What drew you into the movie industry?
Well, I two things. Well, once I was in the Caribbean, like I said, 30 years ago. Well, I've been living there off and on for 30 years, actually, back and forth. But that one event wanted me to write the screenplay. And I have other screenplays too to follow this up real quick, right? And the other thing was I just started people just started hitting me up. I was always in the right place at the right time for TV, commercials, talk shows, news interviews, CNN News, whatever, voiceovers, public service announcements. all these soap operas, all these TV commercials. I was always in the right place at the right time from like a teenager, and and mostly Northern California, which is not a lot. Even in the Caribbean, I did Weekend at Bernie's Part 2 and all this, because I was always in the right place at the right time. So like they come up and they say, "Oh, you have a mandolin. We need you to do this Kentucky Fried Chicken commercial or something." Right?
A mandolin.
Yeah, because I play. I used to play like, almost every instrument. And then but they needed a bunch of mandolin players back in 1970s with the real Colonel Sanders, right? And then they needed. And then I show for limousines, so I have these limos. So they need this old limo and this old movie, So I play a chauffeur. Or I'm like with the tropical birds, on my shoulders in the Caribbean. They're like, "Oh, we need you in this scene," right?
Yeah.
So I was just always in the right place at the right time, I'm in the gym doing pull downs, and they go, "Look, we need to do a commercial for the gym. We want you to do the pull downs, and we'll do this TV commercial for the gym."
Wow.
I'm like, all right, so stuff like, just always in the right place at the right time. That's all.
Timing is everything.
Yeah, and I wasn't really searching that out. They were kind of searching me out for.
I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna switch over to your page a little bit and go through. You've got some of at the Bobby Tyler Show. You've got some of the interviews that you've done on that page.
You go on my YouTube, yeah.
On the YouTube, okay. Let me switch over here.
There's 100 interviews with celebrities, about 100 interviews with up and coming folks. There's like 100 music videos. There's like all kinds of there's playlists, so you can go through the playlists.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one I did right out of the room.
Okay. That's John Dawson there.
Yeah, that's the one I sang with John.
Go on the playlists right there.
Okay, I'm here. The playlist,
Yeah, and you should see scroll way down to celebrity interviews.
Okay.
There's
Function, Ronnie Hudson, 3 Tyler Hour.
Yeah, there's probably there's one category called celebrity interview or late night with Bobby Tyler. That would probably work.
Late night. Okay.
Yeah, that one just has everybody. I mean, mostly celebrities. So yeah.
Okay, let me go back to the profile here and click the playlist. I see, man. I now I know who you're talking about when you say Ronnie Hudson. After I've seen the picture there. Okay.
John Dawson.
Confunction, Ronnie Hudson, and top 20 music videos. Okay. You've got a lot of material here, man. You've been in this I can see you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, probably 100. There's one playlist called Celebrity Interviews, and that one's got probably 100 interviews. Or 99 interviews. There, yeah, that one.
This one right here.
Yeah, that's 94 interviews right there.
Okay,
a few of them got removed for music copyright.
Okay. Willie Hall, the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, Blues Brothers.
Wow.
Daryl Carmack, Confunction. Creature Features.
That's a Bay Area TV show up north. Yeah.
Oh, you got Tony Tone?
I got the Spinners. See, I had to interview them all separately because of the lockdown. The Four Tops, the Drifters,
Dr. Funk.
Part of Sly and the Family Stone. Everybody but Sly. Right? Sugar
Family
T.
Stone.
Sugar T with E40 up in there.
Stylistics.
Dramatics. The Platters.
Yeah,
Little Anthony, and the Spinners on the same show, y'all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That is something.
Mr. America.
Marcus Thomas.
Chambers brothers. Lester Chambers. The Chambers. Yeah.
Spinach.
Yeah, Marcus Thomas. Yeah. He wrote Rumors, Timex Social Club, Danny Thomas, Can Function. And, there he is, the hardest punching man in history, Julian Jackson.
Really?
So, yeah. Maury Povich. Yeah. That's he's from the Caribbean. Yeah.
Maury Povich.
And then Julian the Hawk Jackson.
Oh,
he's from the Caribbean. And then the lead singer with MC Hammer, did about 3 or 4 interviews with him, I think. Yeah.
Oh man.
Another Mr. America, and then
Fifth Dimensions.
Yeah, Fifth Dimension.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of some of my favorite entertainers.
Right.
Now is that
Four Tops, Money B's daddy, and lead singer with MC Hammer again. There's Bostic right there. Yeah, Randall. Yeah. There's part of Parliament, the keyboard player from Parliament.
Wow.
And
which one?
Sony Pictures, the movie The Vow, and So there's a lot of good people.
Now Tony Tone, is that Stone Tone?
No, he's a comedian. That one's a comedian. Yeah.
All right.
But I did go, Sugar T was performing with part of Tony.
Okay.
And I went back up and met up with them years ago. Like 7 years ago, maybe.
I've got an interview with Stone Tone the Clone from George Clinton from that group. The one that. Yeah, he's I'm not sure if he's the one that ran around with the diaper on, but
right. Yeah, I interviewed the one of the producers with Parliament.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Sonny Cool. Yeah. He's a nice guy. Yeah.
So man, I spoke to you yesterday, and I didn't know you were such a live wire, man. You just like a fireball, man.
I haven't even had my coffee yet.
You told me you get up at like 4 o'clock sometimes.
4:30 in the morning. Yeah.
What's your day like, man?
Oh, it's like 20-hour days, 19-hour days. So I usually get up to go filming, a little editing, a little acting for some people, maybe a podcast with you guys,
I do skits or something, yeah.
And I still got to go do like pull-ups and push-ups too. So, and there's another guy on board with this movie, Jason Elkin, and he's in charge of the distribution, the agency attachment, which is probably going to be Lionsgate or equal to. He does Netflix. He does the production. He has the film crew. He does the film festivals worldwide. He also dabbles with casinos and resorts and stuff. And I think he does the editing as well. And that's Jason Elkin from up in the Bay Area.
Man, yeah. See,
he's a cool guy.
What's the schedule for you guys working on this project?
I'm thinking, and I'm just guessing, it's a waiting game, so you have to be patient, the industry, for the rest of the funding. I'm thinking, I would say, as a wild guess, maybe July or something, maybe film on location. But it could be before that, give or take a month. I don't know, right now, because, I don't want to bother the producer too much, or the director. I just I'm working on music videos and little side projects in the meantime, over here, I'm just doing that. So
all right. Well, bro, I tell you what, I know you got a busy day. I don't want to hold you too long on this segment,
that's a half-hour show. That's pretty solid, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on, though.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming on. Odessa, did you have any comments?
You guys are appreciated. Odessa. Yeah, you guys.
I didn't know that. No, I really didn't have any questions or anything, but it's just really nice, Bobby, to get a chance to kind of touch base with you. And I know it's going to be a wonderful thing that you're working with. You tell Randall that I said hello.
Right? Yeah. He's cool.
I used to I
sure.
did a lot of interviews with Randall for Brother Green for Dick, you know, and
nice.
That's how I got acquainted with him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's cooler than the other side of the pillow. You know,
hey,
yeah.
Hey, since you're gonna have Snoop, bro, you might want to spice it up too and get his cooking friend on there.
Oh yeah,
Martha
what's her name?
Stewart?
Martha Stewart. Yeah. Does she do any rapping? I don't know.
Oh man, that would be that
would be good. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, man.
Most of the actors in this movie are like Rastas with dreadlocks and stuff, you know. So she might have to wear blackface and pose
she'd have to have on a wig
as a man to get a part.
I think that'll add some spice, man. That'll be the contrast.
It would.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm probably 95% sure we'll have Snoop because he's friends with a lot of my friends. Plus, the producer said he's already got him on some other project, which could be a bad thing or it could be a good thing. He could be locked up with something, or he could be freed up, and we already have touch bases with him. So
Snoop is looking into. I think didn't he just buy Death
Row Records? Yeah,
he did. Yes, he did. Yeah.
And I think he's looking into NFTs, you know, non-fungible tokens. That's the wave of the future, you know. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking we're going to see a big move in this crypto market with what's going on over there in Russia and the Ukraine. You know,
yeah, I don't have TV, so I don't know the news. I don't know what's going on. Right?
Yeah. They're trying
to
tell us.
Are we at war with Ukraine and Russia?
Well, they're trying to tell us that we are. You know,
we're at war.
They're
really?
trying to tell.
Yeah, Russia invaded Ukraine and what is it, Kyiv?
And what they're trying to do is they want to impose sanctions with the SWIFT system. But the SWIFT system is a dinosaur. It's about to crash, you know, because of technology. But anyway, I've got a way off view of that whole thing. You know, my view is a little bit different than. I've got VPN on my computer, so I get news outside of the bubble. You know, is what I've.
Right.
You know, my computer isn't located in the U.S. right now. My computer is in Sweden. You know,
right.
So.
Yeah, I just kind of avoid the news. So I don't have television anyway, so it doesn't matter. You know, so I kind of stay out of the loop.
You got television.
Yeah. I'm like focusing over here, but I don't want to. I didn't know anything about Ukraine and Russia. That's
Some
amazing.
Things can be a distraction, you know, from your work. Yeah. Things can be a distraction. It really can.
Yeah. Or negative. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. You know, the news sometimes they post something positive, right? So,
yeah. Very rarely, but they do.
Very rarely. You said
very
that right.
rare. Yeah. You know, but yeah.
No news is good news.
Well, I know, right?
Yeah, that's the only way you can be as active as you are, bro, is to stay focused on what you do.
Or you can say all news is bad news. I don't know most. Yeah, just about, you know. So, but yeah, that's good to know, though. I mean, I had no clue about the Ukraine and Russia. So.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. You know, you got to be focused on what you're doing, bro. I agree with you. You know, in order to get things done.
Yeah, but still good to know. I mean, in case I'm looking out the window and there's some big mushroom cloud coming. I go, oh, that's what happened. I know now. Yeah, that was them. Yeah.
Nuclear bomb.
They tried to mess up my world.
Yeah, nuclear bombs.
All right.
Well, thanks for having me on the show, and you guys are appreciated so much.
Thank you, bro. We'll chat again, okay? All right then. All right. Have a great day. Bless you. All right.
God bless you. Keep up the good work, Bobby.
You too, Odessa. Thank you.
All righty. And I'll get the link of this segment to each of y'all, okay?
Okay.
Oh,
All
thanks.
right, the recording. You're welcome. All right.
Fantastic.
Bye-bye.
God bless.
God
Alrighty.
bless you too.